Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
Getting down with fresh out prison talk. Now these individuals are pure trash. The lowest form of scum on the earth. Whatever karma they have coming is not going to be enough. Georgia couple convicted of sexually abusing their adopted boys in the House of Horrors, sentenced to 100 years. So, William Zulock and Zachary Zulock will spend the rest of their lives in prison.
A couple from Georgia have just been sentenced to 100 years in prison for SA and CA their adopted children for up to 3 years and sell them to other men. This is horrible. William Dale Zulock, 33, and Zachary Jacoby Zulock, 35, are a gay couple who adopted 2 boys in 2018, aged 3 and 5 respectively. This disgusting couple often SA 2 boys behind closed doors and recorded the process for the production of a children's film. They used social media to sell their 2 children to at least 2 men. In 2021, 27-year-old Hunter Lawless was arrested for carrying a large amount of CP materials and participating in child trafficking. He told investigators that these materials were obtained from the father of these boys, Zachary. The police raided the couple's home and found thousands of photos and videos showing them SA their 2 adopted sons and even selling them to other men. This is another man involved in the case, who paid the couple to treat 2 boys at will in the terror house they created. Now, this couple has been sentenced to 100 years in prison each, with no possibility of parole.
Those involved with this investigation and prosecution of this case will never forget what they had to see and hear in this case. Quote, District Attorney Randy McGinley said in statement, quote, these 2 defendants truly created a house of horrors and put their extremely dark desires above everything and everyone else. Quote, however, the depth of the defendant's depravity, which is as deep as it gets, is not greater than the resolve of those that fought for justice and strength of the victims in this case, quote, he added. Quote, the resolve I have seen for these 2 young victims over the last 2 years is truly inspiring, end quote. Yeah, this investigation began in July 2022 when police received a tip from the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children about suspected homemade child sexual abuse material. McGinley said in his statement, this led investigators to Hunter Lawless, a man who admitted to viewing this material and claimed he received it from Zachary, according to McGinley. These 2 dudes, man. See, you know what they used to do? They would send these guys to a spot where level 4, lifer, someone who hates pedos, and throw them in the unit or in a cell with that person. And it would get handled. It would get handled in the system. And see, in California, the woods, they do not play that. They do not play that, man. A guy coming in with a jacket like this, it's a wrap. Ain't nowhere you can hide, man. Lawless was sentenced to 20 years, with the first 12 to be served in prison after pleading guilty to charges related to the material. He also cooperated with the police as they investigated the Zuluks. So he worked with the police and got the Zuluks arrested. Officers then searched the Zuluks' residence, and the couple admitted to sexually abusing their 2 boys, according to McGinley. In their search, police seized indoor surveillance cameras and their cell phones. This led them to discover footage of Zuluks abusing the children. The couple sent text messages and made posts about the abuse. Luis Vaccaro Sanchez was one of the people receiving messages from Zachary about the abuse, McKinley said. He later pleaded guilty to pandering for a person under 18. William pleaded guilty to 6 counts of aggravated sodomy, 3 counts of aggravated child, 2 counts of sodomy, 3 counts of sexual exploitation of children, 2 counts of pandering for a person under 18. He pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of incest, but a judge found him guilty on those charges after a brief bench trial earlier this year. Sick people, man. Sick people, and to think that they're trying to push minor attractive person. Who is going to go for that? Whose child is going to allow you to be minor attracted to him? This is beyond a wig split, man. It's beyond a wig split, and it's pure disgusting, pure evil. Sad. Leave a comment. Smash the like, smash the subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this. And what do you feel should be the punishment for people who do this? Big Herc 916.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.